Krishna, welcome to morning Amrutvani program, Dandatram to all the people. Today's Namamrita will be read by Dr. Rameshwar Naikowicz, and the transcendental words of wisdom will be given by Her Grace Yamuna Swarupa Devi. Welcome to your Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandvat Pranam to all devotees. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. To become free from offenses to the holy name, one must continue to chant constantly. While chanting the holy name of the Lord, one should be careful to avoid the 10 offenses. There is no way to atone for any of these offenses. It is therefore recommended that an offender at the feet of the holy name continue to chant the holy name 24 hours a day. Constant chanting of holy name will make one free from offenses, and then he will be gradually be elevated to the transcendental platform on which he can chant the pure holy name and thus become the lover of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is recommended that even if one commits offenses, one should continue chanting the holy name. In other words, the chanting of the holy name makes one offenseless. In the book Nama Kumudi, it is recommended that if one is an offender at the lotus feet of the Vaishnava, he should submit to the Vaishnava and be excused. Similarly, if one is an offender in chanting the holy name, he should submit to the holy name and thus be free from the offenses. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5, Sloka 23 and 24. Hare Krishna.
Yamuna Swarupa Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandvat Pranam Prabhuji. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai, Shri Shri Sitaram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maiya, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. So, when the holy name is offensively chanted, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that no problem, we should anyways keep chanting. By keeping on chanting the holy name, the time comes when the offense goes away and one chants offensively. The example of this is Valmiki, sage Valmiki, who wrote Ramayana, and previously he was a robber, and when he met Naradji, he wanted to rob him of his veena, but because Naradji was a transcendental sage, he asked him why he wanted to do that. And after knowing his reasons, the robber also realized that his family was not with him in his offenses. He left everything and wanted to chant Lord's name, but he was chanting offensively. But still, by chanting and chanting Lord's name, meditating on his lotus feet, he started chanting offenselessly. And he became sage Valmiki. And realizations came to him. He wrote Ramayana. That was the greatness of chanting the holy name. Another offense is offense towards the Vaishnavas. When there is offense towards the Vaishnava, there is no way to come out of that except for submitting to that Vaishnava. And one should leave all the ego aside and become humble and submit to that Vaishnava. That is the way to come out of the offense of that Vaishnava. So, example of that is Durvasa Muni, who had offended Amrish Maharaj. Amrish Maharaj was an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu, and he had kept Ekadashi. Durvasa Muni came to him when he was about to break his fast, his Nirjala Ekadashi. So time was, Durvasa Muni had gone to take his rituals of taking bath before having prasad. So as the time was passing for the Paran of Ekadashi, Amrish Maharaj had simply taken a drop of water. When Durvasa Muni came to know about this, he had created a demon to kill Amrish Maharaj. But it became an offense against a devotee. Sudarshanji was coming to kill him, and he ran to save himself. As he came to different spiritual abodes, he realized there was no way to come out of it. Ultimately, Lord told him, you go and submit yourself to that devotee whom you have offended. And he reached to Amrish Maharaj, who was still mercifully waiting for Durvasa Muni. He came to him and he submitted himself to that devotee. Thus, his offense was removed and everything became normal. So we have to see that, first of all, we don't do offenses. And if offenses happen, we have to correctly do the remedy. So otherwise, Lord is not pleased and we cannot come out of those offenses. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada says, please chant and be